The World Champions title defence kicked off in qualifying. But not for long. A problem with the electronic fuel pump left him stranded on track before pit entry, with no way of making it to the garage to get it repaired. Things didn't start much better for homegrown talent Mark Webber. His off-roading left him 15th, but Red Bull's junior team fared much better. Sebastian Vettel got into Q3 for the very first time.
Hello, my name is Sebastian Vettel. Join me one lap in Australia 2008. So here we go. Going down the main straight. Quite bumpy there. Looking for the braking point. Very hard to find. Very bumpy through turn 1. Very fast. It's good to have it's very important to have a good exit. Then we go down for turn 3. You try to brake as late as possible, hit the apex. Got a little bit oversteer there. And then through the section 4-5, really fast. You try to use everything you can. Then this corner, turn 6, is really difficult because you can't see. The light is changing a lot because of the trees next to the track. And then it's very important to have a good exit as well. But more important here, we have a huge bump in braking. Then we take the inside curbs as an apex, and then we go down long straight. So it's very, very important to have a really, really good exit and take all the speed. Now we come to my favorite section, turn 11 and 12. 5th gear, 250 kph, really fast. Is the part I enjoy most, but unfortunately is the part that is over quite quickly. We go down turn 13, quite easy corner, 90 degrees, quite simple. And then turn 14 is really fast. And then we are braking for turn 15, second last corner, leading into 16. Most important thing is to take all the speed up to the finish line. It was a really, really fast lap, especially in the high-speed section now, 11, 12. It was, it was spot on.
Hamilton benefited from Ferrari's woes and Kubica was close. Kovalainen was third while Massa was the top Ferrari. Trulli and Rosberg impressed with 6th and 7th, while a new gearbox for Glock dropped him to 14th and a further penalty for impeding Alonso left him 19th. The sound of 22 cars revving up in the sunshine meant only one thing. F1 2008 had begun in Melbourne. Hamilton kept Kubica at bay while Massa had to do something about Kovalainen. But he got out of shape and hit the wall. Less than 15 seconds into the race and Massa required a brand new nose cone. Raikkonen had his work cut out, but he got his fight back underway at Coulthard's expense. Vettel, Button and Coulthard tangled, while at the back 4 cars fought for one piece of track. That left Fisichella airborne and brought the safety car out. Mark Webber soon became the 5th retirement, not what he wanted at his home race. Trulli had hoped that Toyota's efforts would finally be rewarded in 2008. So when a battery hitch left him in the pits, he was deeply frustrated. Heidfeld lost out to Rosberg at the start, but he was looking to turn the tables at the first round of pit stops. The BMW Sauber mechanics were a fraction quicker, and it was their man who gained the position. Massa's turn 1 incident left him with it all to do. But a move on Coulthard's 10th place left the Red Bull in tatters. And brought the safety car out again. Ferrari looked set to bring Kimi in, but realised the pit lane was closed. He had to wait. The safety car created a headache for many. Alonso needed to pit.
Fuel mixture free, save fuel, save car, save as much fuel as you can. Save as much fuel as you can, Fernando.
Saving his car was more of a concern for Massa. His bad day finally ended thanks to engine troubles. It was unfortunate considering all his car had survived, and a hugely disappointing start to the year. Teammate Raikkonen was not faring any better. A move on second place Kovalainen did not go as planned. Instead, it left him worse than when he started. Things looked much better from where Hamilton was sitting. He headed up a McLaren 1-2. Then it was Heidfeld, Rosberg, and unexpectedly Rubens Barrichello's Honda. Raikkonen was on the prowl again.
Behind you, very close. Okay, like that. Eastbound. Okay, Timo, keep going, eastbound. He restart, push.
The pressure was off new Toyota driver Timo Glock. Temporarily. Until a hefty spin wiped him out of the race and brought out the safety car for the third and final time. With no fuel and the pit lane closed, Barrichello had no choice but to pit. That alone incurred a 10-second penalty. Things got worse when the lollipop was lifted too soon and Rubens took his crew with him. And it got even worse. Barrichello exited the pit lane when the red light was on and was later disqualified from the race. Kovalainen had been running second and was on course for a podium finish. But the timing of the safety car ruined his afternoon and left him ninth. An on-track collision brought Kubica and Nakajima in for unscheduled stops as the race restarted. Kazuki's wingless arrival took Williams by surprise, while Roberts' fate had already been decided.
Suspension broke. It should retire. Suspension is broke.
Okay, stop the engine.
Alonso had a difficult time in qualifying, but the two-times world champion was not easily defeated. When Kovalainen put a move on Raikkonen, Alonso pulled a cracking manoeuvre on them both to steal fifth. But Ferrari had bigger things to worry about. No more chances. Raikkonen was out. Just like his teammate, Kimi retired with engine problems, and that left Ferrari asking huge questions about their reliability. Questions that Kimi was unwilling to answer. Bourdais had been on course for an excellent fourth-place finish until his car let him down with only 2 laps to go. Gutted. Alonso's return to Renault paved the way for Kovalainen's switch to McLaren, and it was Heikki that had the upper hand now. But when Kovalainen went to tear a strip off his visor, he accidentally hit the pit lane speed limiter and allowed Fernando back through. Despite all the action and incidents, Hamilton drove calmly through it all to win the first race of 2008. Nick Heidfeld was second, but it was a storming drive that put Nico Rosberg third and on the podium for the first time in his F1 career.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much. And Nico, well done. Good effort, mate. Good effort. Excellent.
Nice job, Nico. Well done on your first podium, mate. Top effort.